February 26, 1959, a Soviet rescue team climbs through the freezing Ural Mountains, searching for 9 missing hikers who should have returned weeks earlier. They expect to find an abandoned campsite. Instead, they find something that makes no sense. A tent, still standing. The entrance is closed, but one side has been slashed open. From the inside. Inside the tent, boots remains neatly arranged. Heavy winter jackets left behind, food untouched. Yet the people who own them have vanished into temperatures below minus 30 degrees Celsius. That single discovery would become the beginning of one of history's greatest mysteries. This wasn't an inexperienced hiking group. These were some of the Soviet Union's best young mountaineers. Led by 23-year-old engineering student Igor Dyatlov, the team had spent years training for expeditions exactly like this one. Their goal was ambitious but achievable: cross the northern Ural Mountains, reach Mountain Rototom, and earn the highest hiking certificate available in the Soviet Union. Before leaving, they carefully packed their equipment, checked weather reports, studied maps, and documented every stage of the journey. Their cameras captured smiling faces. Their diaries described jokes, songs, and breathtaking mountain scenery. Nothing suggested danger. If someone had looked through those photographs, they would have seen 9 friends enjoying the adventure of a lifetime, not people approaching their final days. On February 1st, the hikers reached the eastern slope of Koletsaku. Rather than descending into the forest below, they chose to camp on the exposed mountainside. For experienced winter hikers, this wasn't unusual. Camping on the slope would make it easier to continue their route the next morning. Working together, they dug into the snow, pitched their tent, prepared dinner, and settled in for the night. Then something happened. We don't know what. No survivor ever explained it. But whatever it was, it convinced every person inside the tent to leave immediately. Not through the entrance, through the wall. When rescuers arrived weeks later, they followed footsteps leading away from the campsite. Surprisingly, the footsteps weren't chaotic. The hikers weren't running. They appeared to be walking calmly toward a nearby forest. The first 2 bodies were discovered beneath a giant cedar tree, beside the remains of a small fire. Broken branches suggested someone had climbed high into the tree, perhaps trying to locate the tent. 3 more hikers were found scattered between the tree and the campsite. It looked as though they had attempted to return. They never made it. Months later, after the snow began to melt, the final 4 hikers were discovered beneath deep snow inside a nearby ravine. That discovery only deepened the mystery. The autopsy report shocked investigators. Several hikers had severe internal injuries, broken ribs, a fractured skull. Yet there were remarkably few external wounds. One victim, Lyudmila Dubinina, was missing her tongue. Some clothing later tested positive for traces of radioactive contamination. The investigators found no signs of a fight, no footprints from strangers, no stolen belongings, no evidence that anyone else had been at the campsite. Every clue seemed to point in a different direction. Instead of solving the mystery, the evidence only created new questions. Over the decades, countless theories have emerged. Some blamed secret military threats, others suggested UFOs or mysterious creatures. Those ideas captured public imagination, but no convincing evidence has ever supported them. Today, many researchers believe the answer may be much simpler. A small slab avalanche, combined with powerful winds, freezing temperatures, and complete darkness, may have forced the hikers to leave their tent temporarily. Disoriented by the storm, they were unable to find their way back. It doesn't answer every question, but it explains more of the evidence than many earlier theories. More than 60 years later, the photographs remain, the diaries survive, the official investigation files still exist. We know how the expedition began, we know where it ended, but the final moments remain hidden somewhere beneath the snow of the Ural Mountains, and perhaps they always will. For more such stories, please subscribe to our channel.